Welcome to the What is Stoicism podcast.
As you settle into a comfortable position, take a deep breath and allow yourself to relax. In this meditation, we'll focus on the theme of absorbing the teachings of Stoicism and embodying your philosophy. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminded his students, it's not enough to simply learn and talk about our philosophical principles. We must act according to them. It's easy to get caught up in discussing ideas with others, but true progress is made when we apply these ideas in our daily lives. Epictetus used the following vivid metaphor to explain his line of thinking. Quote, "Never call yourself a philosopher, and don't talk much among laymen about philosophical principles, but act according to them. And if you should come upon a discussion among laymen about some philosophical principle, keep silent for the most part, for there is great danger that you will immediately vomit up what you have not digested. And when someone says to you that you know nothing, and you're not stung by the taunt, know then that you are making headway. Sheep don't throw up their grass to show the shepherd how much they have eaten. After digesting the grass inside, they bear wool and milk outside. So for you too, don't display your learning to the uninstructed. Display the actions that result from the digestion of it." End quote. Take a moment now to reflect on your own philosophical principles and the things you've learned from Stoicism. What values do you hold most dear? What do you believe to be the purpose of your life? Are you committed to living in accordance with your core principles? Epictetus also warns against flaunting our knowledge of philosophy to those who may not understand it. Again, it's important to remember that progress is not measured by how much we can impress others with our knowledge, but by how much we can embody our principles. So as you go about your day, remember to focus on your actions rather than your words. Let your actions speak louder than your discussions. Let your deeds be the evidence of your philosophy. In his 84th letter to Lucilius, Seneca had similar advice for his friend. Quote, "Let our mind do this. Let it hide all the things it has made use of, and exhibit only what it has produced. Even if you will bear some resemblance to someone you admire, and whose influence lies deep within you, I want your resemblance to be that of a son, not a statue. A statue is a dead thing." End quote. It is not enough to simply absorb the teachings of Stoicism. We must also put them into practice and produce our own unique interpretations and applications of these principles. Take a moment now to reflect on how you can take the teachings of Stoicism and make them your own. How can you embody your philosophy in a way that is true to your own experiences and values? Remember that the goal is not to become a mere statue or copy of someone else, but to develop your own unique character and personality that reflects your philosophical principles. As Seneca said, we're not here to simply imitate others, but to live our own lives in a way that sees us flourish in our own right. We can be inspired to adopt this kind of approach to life by considering the following words of Plutarch. Quote, "The The mind is not like a bucket that requires filling. It is like wood that needs igniting, nothing more, to produce an impulse to discovery and a longing for the truth. Imagine that someone needing fire from his neighbours and finding there is a big blazing one just stayed warming himself until the fire burned out. It's the same if someone who comes to another man to get his thinking does not realise that he ought to strike some light of his own and kindle his own ideas, but, delighted by what he is hearing, just sits there enchanted. End quote. Whatever your own experiences may be, remember that your mind is not a passive vessel waiting to be filled. It's a dynamic, active force that needs to be kindled and ignited in order to discover the truth. Take a moment now to imagine yourself striking a match and lighting a fire within your own mind. Feel the warmth and energy of this fire spreading throughout your body, illuminating your thoughts and sparking new ideas and insights. As you continue to breathe deeply and calmly, allow this fire to burn brightly within you, igniting your curiosity and your passion for cultivating wisdom. Another Stoic idea that's compatible with this endeavour of ours to change our way of thinking is the following from Marcus Aurelius. Your mind will come to resemble your frequently repeated thoughts because it takes on the hue of its thoughts. Consider the power of your thoughts and how they shape your perception of the world around you. Just as a dye can colour a fabric, your thoughts can colour your mind and influence your beliefs and actions. But remember that you have the power to choose which thoughts you allow to take root in your mind. You can cultivate a succession of ideas that reflect your values and your commitment to living a meaningful life. So as you continue to visualize the fire within your mind, imagine yourself dyeing that fire with the colours of your most cherished values and principles. See the flames flickering with the shades of courage, wisdom, justice, and temperance. Feel yourself embodying these virtues and carrying them with you into your daily life. Let them guide your thoughts and actions and inspire you to live in accordance with your highest ideals. As we bring this meditation to a close, take a moment to appreciate the warmth and energy of the fire within you and the power of your own mind to kindle and shape your thoughts. Remember that you have the ability to cultivate a rich and vibrant inner life, full of meaning and purpose. And know that with practice and dedication, you can embody your philosophy and live a life of wisdom and virtue. When you're ready, take one last deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently open your eyes and return to the present moment, ready to embody your philosophy.